Good luck getting laid on your own.
Or anything else.
Yeah. And good luck getting work and good luck everything. Since I'm not respecting you. Go ahead. What do you want to say to that?
I don't know what to say.
I know you don't, because you just eat my kishkas out. I mean, really, this bit is the easiest bit. Have somebody IQ tested. We all go and we get on the air and we give the result. It couldn't be simpler. He's torturing me. I'm done being tortured by him.
Are you that bored that you have to make everything a drama?
No.
He just makes everything difficult.
Yeah.
Like, can't you just man up once and be part of the bit? Do you have to make it all about you and begging you? I'm done. I don't care what your IQ is.
You're so hungry for attention. Everything has to be difficult.
I'm sure you have a fairly normal IQ, and it's not even going to be all that interesting. So we're done. I don't want to be bothered by you anymore. Please don't call anymore.
Like you don't want things to ever go your way.
Listen, dude, you knew the score. You know what the hell. You know what this thing is about.
Why are you explaining it to him?
You're right.
Why are you explaining to him?
I'm wrong,
He's
Eric.
dragging this out.
Once again, you're right. I apologize. I'm wrong. If you need the result to your test ahead of time, Gary will get it to you, okay? Thank you. And it was been nice knowing you, and we're done.
Good luck.
Good luck on your own. Call Jackie the Joke Man. That's what it's like.
Howard, is this goodbye?
Yeah, it's goodbye. I'm not kidding.
Goodbye,
no
Eric.
joke. Say goodbye. Everyone say goodbye.
Goodbye.
Bye, Eric.
Eric, before you go, what's 9 times 7?
63, you 8-base buckhead.
What's 9 times 6?
54.
What?
Shut up.
What is it?
54.
He's got help going on.
Yeah,
He's got a
yeah.
calculator.
Somebody did it for him.
There's no one here helping me.
So you have it written
I don't
down.
have
All right, anyway, goodbye. I got a woman here who's going to...
turned on or anything.
Yeah, anyway, nice knowing you, Eric. Nice. Thanks for being part of the show. I'm sorry this bit had to go I'm sorry every bit is so rough for you. I don't know. I don't even understand what it is you're complaining about. You know the show. You know how we do things. You could be a little bit easy and work with us. But you're just eating my heart out. And I don't have time for it. I'm done. I like you. You're a nice guy. We just don't see eye to eye on things, and I can't keep going through this. Thank you for being a part of the show, and good luck with the rest of your life. We are done. And you've gotten enough out of this show that I'm sure you can continue your career on your own.
The other reason why I wanted
Goodbye.
to ahead of time was because I didn't want the stress of sitting here for weeks wondering.
That is the point of the bit, Eric. That's the whole point of doing this.
Yes, but you're talking about you guys have normal health. Right now, stress is not good.
All right, so
All
listen.
right, so get your results and goodbye.
Yeah, we're going to give you the results. Gary can give it to you off the air, and we're done. Okay?
Because you shouldn't be dealing with us if we stress you out.
Yeah, I don't want you having any stress. I want you to live a long, happy life. By the way, everyone's applauding out there. JD's so happy that it's Eric's last day. You have no idea.
I'd like to come there and slam Jay's head on a wall.
Go ahead.
Don't you wish you could?
Why? Isn't that stressful?
Eric, it's just not working out. You don't understand the show. Honestly, you don't. You really just don't. You don't get it. And I don't want to stress you out. I want you to live a long life. I happen to like you. Let's end on a good note. This bit's not for you.
I hate all you you. Go to hell.
Good.
I
You go to
should've
hell.
had that feeling.
All right.
Hang up on him, please.
No, I'm saying goodbye nice.
No.
He hung up on me.
Good.
Yeah,
He's a
just
douchebag.
said his
F you,
final
Eric.
words were,
No,
I hate all of you. Go to hell.
I like Eric, but I just cannot put up with this. I mean, we went through all the trouble of getting him to do this, and now it's again a problem.
And believe me, we explained to him that we would have the results
Right.
released on the air.
Right.
He didn't have to have heard it before. He knew he wasn't supposed to get the results.
But he doesn't want to be stressed out. And you know what? I don't know Eric's medical condition, and I respect that. If it's stressing him out not to know his IQ,
Then he shouldn't participate.
he shouldn't have participated in the beginning.
Yeah.
But if it is stressing him out, Gary, give him his result and don't take any more calls. I don't want him stressed out. I certainly don't want his health being affected by me.
By this show.
That's right. All right. Thank you.
Ridiculous.
Yes, JD, you want to add something?
I just don't.
Oh, sorry. Go ahead. Yes.
I just don't understand how you can like him. You said he's a nice guy. Can you
I
name?
like him.
Can you name one nice thing he's done?
No, but I like him. I don't know why I like him. I like him.
He hasn't done anything nice, and good riddance.
All right. All right. JD's happy. Everyone seems to be happy. All right. Good. I see Eric's already back on the phone, but I'm done. Eric, how am I going to end this with you? You can't keep calling back. We're done.
Excuse the out of me. Trying to keep myself in a time frame of having to have the heart surgery done in 3 to 4 years instead of having it done tomorrow.
Well,
From the
why are you
stress-
on the phone? Isn't this stressful for you?
Yeah. We should be done with each other. I don't want to be your stress.
Hey, Howard.
Yeah.
Eric, I'm serious. Don't yell at me. I want to ask you a question. How come this is all an issue now, but when we first talked to you about setting this up, you never brought this up to us?
I don't know.
Good answer.
You see, the
don't
problem,
want-
Eric, I'm going to explain it one last time. You said you wanted to be part of the IQ test. You know how it works. We don't give the people the information ahead of time. It's like American Idol. We all get on there and we go, okay, the person with the lowest IQ, the person with the highest IQ. And we all take bets. You know the score. You know how we do it. You know how we do the show. We explained it when we did it. And Eric, just listen to me.
Will you let me speak, damn it?
Because you don't get it.
I don't get the harm in each person knowing their individual IQ score.
Nobody asked you if you understood.
Because number one, I don't want the information getting out. Number two, I want to bet on it. I want to have fun with it. I
And
want
it's
to.
the idea of the surprise to even the person.
The day of the event, I want to say to you, Eric, do you think you beat Scott DePace? Do you think? And you'll know already. It's not going to work for me. And this was the bit from the beginning. I never would have asked you to do it.
I was the one that prompted you to do this by challenging.
Okay. Listen, Eric, you're absolutely right. I'm wrong. We're done with each other. Don't call in anymore. I don't want to speak to you. I've had it. We went to a. If you said to me now, hey Howard, I get it. I'll wait my turn like everyone else. I'll hear my IQ announced on the air. Fine, we have no problem. But it's just too much aggravation, too much arguing, too much back and forth. It costs us a lot of money. And you know what? You're right. If your health is going to be disturbed by not knowing your IQ ahead of time, then by all means, go get your IQ and be done with us. Now, what's it going to be?
I guess I'm going to get it and not.
Good. All right. So go get your IQ. He's going to go get his IQ.
Okay.
So go get it and see ya and have a nice life. And trust me, the day you hear that IQ, don't ever call here again because I'm never picking up. Just know it. You wasted our time. You knew the bit.
And wasted our money.
And you're the only person that we've done this bit now, and you're the only person that's a problem. Jeff the drunk's not a problem. Wendy the retard's not a problem. You're the problem. You always have a problem. You can't just simply do it and not be a pain in the ass. High pitch Eric
Talk
wasn't
about
a problem.
Stress. We get stressed out dealing with you.
High pitch Eric took the test, and we don't hear from him since. You're the only one. Do you see a pattern?
No.
No.
Oh.
Okay. Well, that's what I thought.
And I was out of town the first
All
time
right.
you did this.
Very good.
I did not hear how...
We told you the rules.
And we're leaving out the part also where, forget that whether you heard it on the show, Jason explained it all to you in advance as well.
Yeah.
So
It's
stop
fine.
lying to us that you didn't know.
Yeah, stop that. That's ridiculous. Of course you
I'm
knew.
not lying to you.
All right. Whatever. Anyway, Eric, great knowing you. Enjoy your life. I'm sure other people are going to do what we do for you. I'm sure that you're going to have lots of TV offers. I'm sure you're going to have all kinds of exciting things in the future. I'm sure other people are going to send you to the bunny ranch. I'm sure everyone's
I'm sure
going
you won't be sitting there looking at the wall.
I'm sure everyone's going to introduce you to whatever that name of that girl is from American Idol. I'm sure all this will happen for you. I'm sure all your dreams will come true. Nice knowing you.
In fact, someone did email me on Facebook, asked me if I'd call into a show that they
Good.
work for.
Good.
Excellent.
Go
All right,
ahead.
so you're all set.
O&A.
Good. Go on. All set.
Asses.
Go ahead.
Go ahead. I wish you well.
Let them deal with you.
Right. They're much better at dealing with you than I am. Because I've had it. I'm frustrated. I don't know what else to do.
Does he think it's us and that other people will learn to live with him? You think we're the nutty people, Eric, and you're normal?
Believe me, nobody else would have put up with you for this long.
I don't feel I'm at all difficult.
I know you
I
don't.
know you don't. Okay. Eric, bye. No hard feelings, and thank you for calling in all these years, and we're done. I'll somehow survive without you. Thank you.
Enjoy your life.
Yeah, I wish you a long, healthy life.
Can't you say goodbye?
Bye for good.
Bye for good. I mean, what is the problem with waiting your turn to get the IQ test? I mean, what is the problem?
It stresses him out.
Yeah. And
There wouldn't have been a problem if the doctor didn't say in the first...
who cares what the doctor said? I told you the doctor was wrong. We're not giving you the result ahead of time. That doesn't make the show work. It's a waste of my money and time. Why can't you get that through your head? I got it. This is a waste of time.
I thought he said goodbye for good. What are we still talking? Why didn't you hang up?
And believe me, even if he said now he agrees, 2 days later he'd be back again going, I don't agree to this. It's
You don't
ridiculous.
know that.
I do know you. I know you like I know you so well. Johnny tells me about you. Hey, hi, Pitch. How you doing? What's happening?
Hey, how would you know something you're right? Get rid of this message because you know something? I took the test. I didn't need to give you a problem. I didn't need to give the doctor a problem about these test scores. I just, waited patiently and waited till I got the results.
That's what they, of course.
Hey, Mickey Mouse's retarded cousin. Shut the...
No, you shut the You listen to Howard. Howard's making a big star, and you being a pussy.
Hey, you know what, Eric? I probably figure when the results come out, you probably beat Eric.
Probably smart.
Because you get it, and he doesn't.
Hey, Howard says, why are you wasting your time with him?
I don't know. I'm a masochist, but I'm done anyway, Eric. I learned my lesson.
Come on, don't let him rile you up. Come on, get to Steve Langford and do the news. Hang up on him.
All right, High Pitch. I'm going to take your advice.
Hi, bitch, go eat yourself to death.
Go f*** yourself. Go f*** yourself. Go f*** your roommate Jan, whatever his name is.
Oh, dear.
You're the gay one. You...
No, you're evil. You're an evil little...
All right. You guys done?
No, not yet. Eric, take the IQ test.
He
Have
took it
Howard
already. It's okay. I don't want.
done. We're not
I don't need him
doing
as a
that.
part of it. It's fine.
Oh, and he's the one that's going to beat me when he thinks I haven't even taken it.
All I know is you're.
Eric, listen, Eric. Why do you have Howard results when it happens?
Because Eric wants to be different from everyone, High Pitch.
When he's retarded. If he doesn't want his test results revealed on the show, he's retarded.
All right. Thank you, High Pitch.
Howard, I love you. Have a great day. Robert,
Thank you.
congratulations.
Thank you.
Stop bending over and kissing Howard's fat ass.
Why?
You kiss his. You stupid. If you don't want the IQ test results revealed, hang up the phone. Don't waste Howard's time.
Yeah, why are you bothering me? High Pitch is making a lot of sense today.
Yeah, you don't want to be a part of anything we do. You don't like us. Why are you on the phone?
I mean, how would Gary treat you like gold and give him a hard time?
Oh, yeah, calling me shrimp on air is treating me like gold. Like that ape face did last week.
Call me ape face. I got to fight back.
Howard, I mean, come on, Eric. Since you've been on the show, Howard Gary's been so nice to you, and you can't do that.
That's all right, Eric. High Pitch, thank you.
All right, bye.
Bye. Okay, Eric. Nice knowing you. Bye.
Bye.
Right. We're done. Hey, quit calling me.
That's how he signs
Well, that's why I'm done with him.
You can't leave on nice terms. We're just
No.
saying we can't work together.
He can't be nice. There's nothing human about him.
And he always wants...
Arrogant prick.
You're the one that's arrogant.
He just hung up.
Yeah, I'm arrogant. Yeah, Matt, go ahead. You're on the air.
Yeah, hey, Howard. I think you're handling this just right bad. Like, Eric is really not thankful, and that's the only endearing thing about him, really.
Right.
Is the fact that he'll never say thank you and that he'll never appreciate anything. Can I ask you to extend this ban, though, to Johnny Fratto as well? Like,
well,
I hope
Johnny, I don't have a
secretly
problem
been
with.
paying you some money behind the scenes to get on the air over the years. You know what I'm saying?
I like Johnny, but whatever.
Well,
Anyway, I'm done with Eric.
I just think he can't do the IQ test because he's going on gay holiday pretty soon. You know what I'm saying?
All right. Thanks, Matt.
Thanks.
Holy mackerel.
Eric, the former Stern Show caller, the midget apparently thumbing his little nose at yet another opportunity late last week. Johnny Fratto imploring the tiny terror to take an offer to do a part on a cartoon, but Howard 100 News listening in surreptitiously as Eric the midget offers up his usual outrageous obstructionism. An exasperated Fratto finally asking, do you just want to be a handicapped man in a wheelchair for the rest of your life?
All right.
Meantime, a well-placed source at Fringe telling Howard 100 News, Eric the Midget continues to call the set in Vancouver repeatedly, sounding very much like someone who wants back on that show.
Well,
Head was exploded. There's no way of getting back, is there?
that's it. I'm pretty sure he's dead. After your head explodes, how do they bring you back? Feedback on Eric the Midget. The controversy continues that Eric the Midget, I think about this guy and all the opportunities that we provide. And also, I know Gary said there was another big opportunity for him. And I don't think it's really asking too much that he wait to hear his IQ during the show.
Right.
I think that it's pretty obvious that the show would be, we spent a lot of money on this and we'd be ruined if we gave him the IQ ahead of time. He refuses to see it that way, and so I'm done. I'm done with Eric. But the feedback continues. He's evil, and that's why I love him. Please don't cut him off. Of course he'd be the one to have a problem. He's a special kind of... Keep him. You ripping on him is like music. But other people don't feel that way.
Other people are just fed up with Eric.
Yeah, thank God that ungrateful midget. This is the best day ever that Eric's gone. Thank you so much, Howard, for cutting Eric out of the show. It's so much better without him. And it continues on with this email. F that ungrateful little midget. Eric, selfish, spoiled, and a little turd. He thinks he's better than everyone else, and he's an entitled... Here's another one that was short and brief. Ding dong, the midget is dead. Whee! And finally, thank God, no more Eric the midget. I'm sick of his shit. I'm sick and tired of how he talks to Howard. He talks to Howard like Howard isn't. And no one would know who the f*** Eric was if it weren't for Howard. And he owes a lot to Howard. And now he's threatening Howard that he will call Opie and Anthony. What an ungrateful wife. He's such a... Eric is a waste of time, and I will not miss him. And I'm sure I don't stand alone. I hate Eric. He's a turnoff. So there you go, Rob. And
it seems like an avalanche of con email as opposed to pro email.
One pro, and all the cons were let out of prison. By the way, Eric the midget, of course, ruined the IQ bit. I mean, he didn't ruin it entirely, but he wants to know his own IQ, and he refuses to participate the way we asked him to. Mm-hmm. Benji said to me, the next time Eric calls in, I said, Benji, I'm not taking any more calls from Eric. I'm really pissed that he ruined the bit. Mm-hmm. He goes, I could convince him to do the bit right. So he claims if Eric calls in that he will convince Eric.
Well, is Eric getting the results? Because if he doesn't call in soon, it'll be ruined anyway.
Yeah, well, he wants the result. I'll have the doctor give it to him. I don't care.
Yeah, but my point is, Benji says he can get Eric to participate, but if Eric already knows the results...
Eric, if you're listening, I don't want to...
You'll do it tomorrow.
I don't want to convince you, but I want to talk to you about it, and that this is the right decision to do it.
Yeah, Benji claims he has sort of a kismet with Eric.
I like him a lot, and I think he likes me, and I want to talk to him about it.
All right.
I think you two have a rapport.
Yeah.
Okay. I'll let you talk to him. One last time. That's it.
I'm assuming you want me to do it on air, though, right?
I want everything on air.
Okay.
Riley would be the greatest radio personality ever if he could keep it together.
Right. Well, speaking of the greatest radio personality ever, Eric the midget was at it again.
Oh, God.
He recorded. He won't call into the show anymore. He's done. And I'm fine with that because I'm done with him.
Well, he's only done because you're done.
Right. Yeah, exactly.
That's like, I quit before you fired me.
All right. But I did say if he would participate in the IQ test, all would be forgiven. And I think that's the fair thing for him to do, considering we shelled out money and stuff for him. And not only that, Gary's sitting with some opportunity for him that he won't even call him about. I feel bad. But Eric went on the air to explain himself. He went on YouTube. So I'll play that for you next.
Okay.
I do have to take a break. We'll be back right after these words. Eric the midget.
A request.
Hey, do I want to do Medicated Pete this morning, or am I waiting for him to come in?
We're waiting for him to come in.
Oh, okay. All right. I won't get to it then. I'm dying to play that, but I'll wait for him to come in next week. There's Eric the midget at work again. I'll get to that in a second. Eric went on YouTube because he doesn't call into the show anymore. Mm-hmm. And he's now bad-mouthing us on YouTube, which is always entertaining. In fact, it's better when he does it there, and we can just play it.
Right.
You don't have to put up with all the... All right, real quick. Eric the midget, I want to get to this real quick. So he's pissed about the IQ test. I don't know why, because we explained from the beginning, it's like American Idol or... I don't know, any show that has a result, you don't give the people the results ahead of time. But I said to him, you're going to get the results on the air. Can't you wait a week or two? No, I want my results now. I mean, everything with this kid is like difficult. I've never encountered a personality like this. It's odd. It's just the oddest thing. Like, whatever thing we get involved with him, it's always a big hassle. So I finally said, look, I've had enough. I like Eric, I do. I have nothing against him. I feel for him. But I just can't take it. You can't I finally went to the trouble of getting him the IQ test, and then he's like, I don't want to do it now.
I want my results before.
I want to know, like, how would you do that? That would be like if you told the people on Dancing with the Stars, this is who's going to win tonight. If you told the celebrities, there's no suspense. On American Idol, if everyone saw Ryan Seacrest's card ahead of time, no one would care.
I don't want to wait 2 weeks.
Well, yeah, of course. That's like people on American Idol want to know if they won right away. I mean, it makes no sense. But anyway, so Eric and I are on now. We had a falling out.
You're on the outs.
Yeah, and I did mention that Benji felt if Eric called in that he could convince Eric to understand the bit.
That's what Benji said.
Well, I don't want to talk him into it, but I think it would be to his benefit.
Right. Well, let me tell you, already he's lost out not being on our show because Gary says there's a huge opportunity for him that he's not passing on to Eric. He's pissed, too. Is that really true, Gary? Or are you making that up?
No, it is. I can tell you what it is if you want.
No, because then Eric will know.
Okay, yeah, but it's an opportunity that he would love. I mean, I don't even know if it's still on the table because it was a week old.
Right.
But it's right up his alley.
Well, good. I mean, forget him. And by the way, once I stop even playing his YouTube tapes, everyone will forget about him.
Well, that's the problem. That's
Right.
why he always comes back.
So he does make the argument in these tapes that he doesn't need us anymore. He's pretty sure he has a career on his own.
Oh.
All right, so here we go.
You know what? I'm really pissed.
Oh, that's not the tape. Where's the tape, guys? That's his voicemail. Hold on, I'll get it.
81.
Okay, thanks. Here it is.
Light blue.
Right.
Hello, everybody. I'm making this video to address a couple things. Number one, I heard that they were talking to Benji about talking to me to talk me into participating in the results show for the IQ test. I don't care. I don't care if I talk to Benji or not.
He will care. He will care when he stops
Yeah,
being noticed.
when the stream dries up and there's nobody to interact with.
By the way, when he does call, I think I shouldn't take the call.
I agree.
Absolutely
Yeah,
not.
I really have to
Can
be done
you
with it.
resist?
I don't know. We'll see what happens. Yeah.
Can I tell you, there's something really weird going on with him visually as well, Howard. First of all, his hair's completely white now, right? And he wears
Stop dyeing it.
and he wears those glasses. And even though he's got a camera where you can see yourself, for some reason, it's only half his head.
Right.
So you just see just from his nose up. But he looks like Lyndon Johnson when he gave the speech that he wasn't going to run again. He's literally aged 20 years in the last week.
I do not want to go back to that overly arrogant-filled show. The bunch of arrogant pricks that only care about themselves.
Sounds like he's talking about himself.
They don't respect anyone other than themselves. And I'm tired of being verbally abused by them. And I'm tired of being verbally abused.
Well, I'm tired of being abused by him.
Right. Who's more verbally abusive than him?
Yeah.
By the Kiss fans that he has. I've had enough of it.
I've had enough of him saying he'll do a bit and then going backpedaling.
So I don't feel like talking to Benji. I'm not going to call in to talk to him.
He will.
Period.
You wait and see.
He won't even last the last 16 shows without calling this
That's
show.
right.
No matter how many of you request me to do so, I don't want to participate in any part of that show ever again. Period.
All right. Then he goes on with where he thinks he can succeed without us.
All right. I like to hear that.
Right now, I'm at the point that I feel that if Peter Dinklage can become a successful actor
Yeah,
with
Peter Dinklage can act.
He actually studied.
Yeah.
not even being involved with the show
Oh, God.
ever in his life.
Yeah, how did Peter Dinklage become successful
Without
being on
us,
the show?
yeah.
Right.
So can I. if Marty Klebel...
Marty Klebel is really... He's been working his entire life, Marty Klebel. I know Marty the Midget.
Yes. Marty's
AKA
done this show.
Yeah, wait, let me back up. I'm talking.
The Midget, if Marty Klebel, a.k.a. Marty the Midget, could leave the show for whatever reason he left, it was...
Marty is better looking and can dance.
The terms are bad. And be in a bunch of movies and TV shows, so can I.
Good luck.
The same goes for the other little actor, Tony Cox. He never had any involvement with the Stern Show, and he appears in TV shows, movies. You know, he just recently he's going to be in an episode of Psyched. And also...
First of all, I bet you I know Marty knows what 9 times 7 is, number one. Number two, Marty is a dancer. Marty the Midget.
Only that the Roloffs have their reality show without being involved with Stern. The Little Couple, they got that reality show without being involved with Stern. And the guy that plays the chief medical examiner on the original CSI, a double amputee. He never got involved with Stern to get that role.
That's right.
So I feel I do not have to be involved with the show anymore.
Yes, you do.
Well, how did you get your roles, though? That was your
Just
way.
give it up. I'm done.
And everyone in Hollywood says Marty the Midget's easy to work with, which I know because I've had Marty on the show
Marty's
many
very
times.
cooperative.
Marty's easy and fun.
Yeah.
Well, anyway, there's Eric's response to all of this. As you know, Robin, he is very, very, very irate and angry because we asked him.
What is he doing using the midget term? Marty the Midget, he just...
Yeah, that's not right. I'm going to get me a new midget for this show. You wait and see. Done with him. Well, I'm going to give you everyone who was in it. I'm going to review the results of the last IQ test. Eric the Midget is not a part of it. I'm sad about that. I wanted him in it.
Yeah, that would have been fun.
I really think he's being unreasonable. I really do.
He has not relented.
No, and you know what? He'll get the results for his IQ test privately, and that's it. What is it?
I have 11th hour demands.
Yeah.
We do have a shot at getting it back. But
what is he? What's the demand? Let me see. Because I'd like him to participate in this. Well, let's see. Hey, Johnny.
They start off okay, and they just get more ridiculous.
The whole IQ test thing is driving me nuts. This prick doctor still has not given me my results yet. Yeah. But you want him off the air, and I'm holding out hope that you'll do it on the air and be a mensch because you know, cost us money and stuff. Yeah, I like a man of his word. Eric's not being a man of his word. I've called the guy twice last week and once this week. I know that they are going to give out the results on air. I was maybe considering making one final appearance to get my results under these terms. One, that during the call, no one at all can call me Eric the Midget.
All right, I can work with that.
All right, I'll do that, even though I don't like being bullied.
Okay.
They have to show me respect by calling me Eric the Actor.
Well, he called Marty a midget.
That's true.
All right, but up to number 2, I could still work with that.
2, no one else on the line can get on air. What does that mean?
How do you know who's...
In other words, he doesn't want you to take calls while he's on the line.
All right, I can live with that. I can live with that.
Well, basically what he means is nobody calling up to say bad things about him. Anybody who was praising him, he'd let through.
No, what I'll do is before I take calls, I would hang up on him and say, okay, now you don't have to be on the air, and now we're going to take phone calls. Okay, that I can live with.
All right.
3, no 9 times table questions or no 9 times table or math questions for that.
Wow.
All right.
Okay, I can live with that. Right? You
That's
too.
an old bit. We've run that.
All right.
No, we haven't, I would retire for the day.
Right. For the day, I'd be willing to do that. 4, they have to agree that this is the end of my time on their show And stop talking about me from now to the end of the show.
What do you mean?
Oh, in other words, so when he hangs up...
We can't talk about him tomorrow or the next day?
I thought he meant from now till the show ends forever.
Yeah, that's what I'm saying.
That's ridiculous. I can't control that. 5, they need to agree to give me money for being a part of all this. No, because first of all, that's called... Now you've pissed me off.
Yeah.
That's called blackmail. When you agree to do something... And you know what? I'll make it so you get opportunities, and I'll show my appreciation in many ways for being a part of the show and being a good sport. But don't threaten me with give me money or else. And I could easily make that happen, but you should have said that ahead of time, that you demand money for it.
But, you know, this whole, I mean, how many TV shows, how many... access to things that he really loved doing, the bunny ranch visits. He's
ungrateful. He's ungrateful. Eric's just being a class A1. You don't do that.
I have never wanted to take him and shake him before. Now I can see myself dragging him out of that wheelchair and just shaking him.
The 6th and final will be that they tell me what the latest offer for an acting gig is. Yes, I absolutely would have guessed.
But we won't help you get it.
Well, I will absolutely tell you that because I'm a man of my word, and I told you I would. See, I have no problem keeping my word. That's why I made my argument that I can be Green Lantern, because I am honest to a fault. If I tell you I'll do something, I'll do it.
Yes, but you're not. You would have to say, I will not be a superhero in every...
Well, that's a different discussion. We know I'm not Green Lantern.
If it means my life, I'm not going.
Right. I'm not a hero. So, Eric, there's a bunch of these demands I could give into, but 2 of them I cannot. 2 are non-negotiable. No, you don't ask for money afterwards. That wasn't part of the deal.
Well, just call him up and say there is no money in it, and we'll continue to talk about him after he's gone, whenever we want.
Right. That's it. But I would comply with the other rules. I'd be willing to do that.
Yeah,
but time is running out.
I hope this was a negotiation, not an ultimatum.
Right. But, Eric, if you're listening, we're going to do this bit in about a half hour, so that's about as much time as I can give you on this.
And just realize, Eric, if you don't do this today, you'll still have to wait for your results.
Right. That's right.
So if they've been driving you crazy, it'll continue.
Eric, I've received your letter. I would like you to be a part of the IQ test results today. I think it would be the honorable thing to do because you agreed to do it. Your demands, there's 2 I won't agree to. Here's what I see. I'll tell you what. Let me get the list of demands here. Okay, final appearance, get my results under the following terms. Okay, 1, during the call, no one called me Eric the Midget. Okay, I can do that. Okay?
All right.
No. We have to call you Eric the Actor. All right. 2, no one on the line can get on the air while you're on the air. Okay, so while we do the results, I won't put anyone on. I'll hang up on you at some point, and then we'll take phone calls. I'll agree to that. It's a little difficult, but I'll agree to it. 3, no 9 times table, no math whatsoever while you're on. Agreed. I can do that. The 4th one I can't agree to. They have to agree that this is the end of my time on their show and stop talking about me from now to the end of the show. I don't know what that means. I mean, there's no way I can't guarantee that. People are going to call in and talk about you after we do the IQ test. Of course they are, but you don't have to be on the phone for that.
From now till December 16th, the end of the show.
No, I can't agree to that. I can't. I mean, and not only that, I think that this is a little bit obnoxious because, you know, you agreed to do the IQ test. We went to the trouble to do it.
And there weren't any of these conditions. We didn't have to do, to have negotiations after the fact is ridiculous.
It's sleazy, Eric, and I'm telling you that because I know you want to be in the business. If you try to pull that with any producer or anything...
You're off.
Yeah, I'm just telling you the truth. 5, they need to agree to give me some money for being a part of all this. Now,
extortion.
That's extortion at the worst. That just doesn't make you look like a clean individual. You don't agree to do something and then afterwards shake everyone down. It's not cool, Eric.
A, Wednesday my laptop broke down, and B, it's Christmas time. I need some extra money.
Eric,
why didn't you say that at the beginning before you agreed?
Why didn't you say to me right away, hey, Howard, I could use some money for the bit? You know I'm always generous with you. I've always tried to be a decent guy with you. But you can't shake people down afterwards. It comes off the wrong way. It's not fair. You can't agree to something, and it's just... And then I look like an idiot.
And it makes it... You know, there are other people who've just given their time.
The 6th demand I can give into. They will tell me what the latest offer for an acting gig is. Gary, you still know that, right?
Yeah, I never said it was an acting gig. I said it was an opportunity that he'd be very interested in, but I got to go back. I'm not even sure it's still available.
Right, but you would tell him what it is.
Absolutely.
All right. That I could agree to. So I can agree to most of this, and I would like you to participate in it, because I think that we have been honest with you, and I think we have been fair with you. And I think we went through a lot of trouble, and you were the one who wanted to be in this anyway.
And just think of this. You will have your results right now, as opposed to still having to wait for them.
Right.
Because the doctor's being, even though you said it was clear for him to give them to me, he still has not called me to give them to me.
He will.
But we have the results. You could have them today, if you agree.
What do you think? You want to be part of it? If you don't, I'll instruct the doctor to give them to you after the bet, at some point. I don't know when he can get to it, but at some point he will get to you. It's up to you.
But you'll have the results now.
What do you say?
I'll agree to it, even though you're not meeting all of...
Well, we're meeting most of them.
Right.
Yeah, he's beating 4 of the 6, and I'll tell you what, I'll throw one in for you.
Go ahead.
I promise from now until the end of the year, either on the regular show or the wrap-up show, I will not make any negative comments about you.
Wow.
Okay.
Well, that's nice.
All right, so you're in, you're participating?
Yes.
All
right. And I'll tell you what, because he's being magnanimous, Gary, do you have any money for him?
I actually, Howard, don't have... Well, hold on a second. I don't think I have any money left. I don't have Steven Singer gift cards left.
You
I
want
had money all week.
What is that?
I had money all week, but we gave it away.
He didn't call in soon enough.
I will have money when we get back, if Eric wants to call in the money
From
when
what?
we get back.
What sponsor?
It'll probably be either 7-Eleven or IO8 or something like that.
All right, I tell you what. I'll give him the $711 from 7-Eleven, and if for some reason they don't make good on it, I will put up the money.
You know what? You can give it to him now, and we'll just mention it again the week we get back. Hey, we gave the money to Eric, and we'll plug it.
Because, but in the future, Eric, you should never do that. You don't do that. You don't say to people afterwards, "Hey, give me money, or I'm not participating." But I'm going to give you the $711.
Thank you.
All right. Good. All right. So everyone's in. We're going to find out the results today. The following people are getting their results. Eric, the actor. Eric, the actor. Give me the list of people.
Will the farter.
Oh, yeah. Will the farter is in on this. That's why he's... What?
I should have put Fred can't hit any sound effects.
Too late.
Well, you didn't. You're already in. It's over.
I'll tell you
the
what.
negotiation is over.
You made out pretty well, Eric.
Right.
Right. All right. Will the farter, John Hine, Steve Gorilla, Will Murray, Bobo, Mike Ganji, and Eric the actor.
All right.
Now, can I talk to you about some of the stuff that's going on out there? Everybody's being pretty quiet. Ganji might die of a heart attack before he gets in here.
Really?
He's so nervous. He said that if he's lower than Grillo, he might kill himself. He said that he's having neck pain that he thinks is due to the fact of the nerves of this whole day coming on.
All right, I'll tell you what. I'm going to put Eric the actor on the hold line. I'm going to take a break because it's been an hour and 19 minutes since we've broken.
Okay.
And I think we should come back and do the results. And after we do the results and get all of it, and we have to have some betting first. I need to get in on this. I need to get action.
I brought mine. I have $400.
I am ready.
I have a few hundred on me, too.
I brought in $30,000 from small bills. I'm ready to go to the man on this. This is going to be this is going to be a very tough IQ test.
It's not the same. It's not so easy as the first one.
Like, I think an interesting bet is, will Eric the actor beat anyone?
Okay.
And, and you get money for that. Or
I got Will the Farter versus Grillo.
Eric, do you think you could beat Will the Farter?
I think so.
Hey, and by the way,
good contest.
Howard, you got to get Will the Farter in here because Will the Farter is absolutely positive.
He thinks he's a genius.
I think he's willing to bet money that he absolutely is smarter than Will Murray.
Really?
Absolutely. He knows that in his heart.
But he also said he could beat Scott DePace's 122.
Yes.
Eric, you think you could beat Bobo?
Yeah.
I say Bobo and Eric.
Do you think you could beat Will Murray?
I don't know.
Here's one for you, Howard. Will Bobo or Sal, even though it's the old one, will Bobo be higher or lower than Sal?
Bobo will be lower than Sal.
Really?
Yeah, what was Sal? What was
102.
102?
Bobo will be lower. I say Bobo's in the 90s.
Wow.
Is Bobo here? I hope.
Yeah, I think so. Right?
I'm sure everyone's here. But let's
start.
Why don't we get everyone?
Go to a break.
Okay, let me take a break. I'll get everyone in here. Eric will be on the phone, and then we'll let some betting go down.
Yes.
Who knows? Eric might take some of his $711 and
Do you think anybody so it's John Hine in there too?
Right.
Did someone beat Scott DePace? That's the bet.
That's another good bet.
No.
What, Scott?
No, they will not beat me.
What if Eric the actor beats you?
Oh, God.
You say there's no chance of him beating you.
Then that just ruins the test.
Oh, it's the test that'll be wrong.
Shaking your head.
It can't be me.
It's Eric the actor.
Wow.
Eric, not bad. You did a 90, Eric. How do you feel?
That's good. You beat Jeff the drunk.
You beat Jeff, and with your handicaps, which
You're probably smarter.
Dr. Randy, you say Eric could have even scored higher if he didn't have his handicaps. Is that correct? Oh, maybe Dr. Randy's on hold. Hold on. Dr. Randy, hi.
Hello.
Yeah, you're saying because Eric has his handicaps, he might have even scored a couple extra points, right?
Yeah, I do believe he would have scored higher on the block design and the coding and the symbol search.
Okay.
Okay.
So
the manipulating of the objects was a little bit difficult, and the holding of the pencil could have held him back. So.
All right.
So you're saying that how many points spread would you give him? Would you say that he possibly could have gotten higher?
I still think he would have. I don't think he would have broken 100, but maybe 3 to 5 points higher.
Wow. Okay. All right. Well, Eric, how do you feel about that?
I guess it's a reasonable number.
You beat Wendy the retard. You beat high pitch Eric.
And you're in the normal range.
And you beat Jeff the drunk. You beat Jeff the drunk, and you beat Bobo.
And Bobo.
What, Bobo?
I am so wrecked.
You thought you were going to beat Eric, didn't you?
Yeah, I really did.
And Eric could be a semi-worker.
I thought it was like in the hundreds somewhere, at least 103.
You could be a driver's ed teacher, Eric. Eric, you shocked me. You came up pretty good.
Did I at least do well enough that Robin didn't lose anything?
I think you did. I think you served me well, at least against Fred.
Right.
And by the way, if it makes you feel better, you wiped me out. I'm pretty sure. Did I say high or low on Eric, on the high-low?
I don't think you took that bet.
You said...
I said he would be high, didn't I? I think I won money on
Howard,
him.
yeah, you did. You said that Eric would beat, or would lose to Will the Farter. And you bet $100 with Robin.
Oh, good.
So you win 100.
Thank you, Eric.
Howard, the whole thing on this that's really weird is I'm not surprised at Eric's number. That's probably around. I'm just so surprised at Bobo's number.
Yeah, me too. Wow.
I mean, I thought Eric would be
shocked.
I am. I thought Eric would have been about that low, but I thought Bobo would have been in the mid to high 90s.
Well, Eric, you are a winner of sorts today. Congratulations.
And, you know, your spread against Bobo could be even higher.
Right. All right?
Right.
Okay. Eric the actor, everybody, coming in with a respectable score.
And Eric the Midget telling Howard 100 News, despite reconciling with the Stern Show over revealing the IQ test results, he's still done with this show for good and doesn't want to call into the show anymore.
Fine. I think he's full of shit. I think he'll be back. I think he's completely being dishonest with himself. But that's my point of view. He will be back. He will. He's going to want something. You'll see.
Douche. Maybe he can hold out another, you know...
Yeah.
6 shows.
Right, but if we resign here or we sign up somewhere else, he'll be there. You'll see. That kid can't stay away from me. He's very attracted to me on my show. Go ahead.
There's something about you.
Yeah.
Plus, Eric is trying to put a rest to a nasty rumor sweeping the web. I don't know if you heard about this.
No.
It's said that he died. Eric says he plans to shoot a proof of life video featuring the current time and date to prove that he's still alive.
All right, very good. Thank you, Lisa.
Thank you.
All right, our review of The Sopranos. Of course, it was a huge disappointment. I don't think any fan of The Sopranos who has just stuck with it for as many seasons as I have, right from the beginning, wouldn't be disappointed. When my screen went black at the end, I thought there was something wrong with the cable television.
Right. Didn't you start thinking, oh, man, are the lights going out, or did cable just break? What happened?
Yeah, I didn't know what was going on, and I was not satisfied. You know,
me and my mother were able to play an amazing trick on my sister. Like, because we were on the phone together. We said, let's see if we can get Stace to... We called her up and said, can you believe how it ended when... And we said somebody got shot, and it just went right to the credits, and we had her going for a little bit. Like, she was really pissed.
Right.
Well, you know, it's a funny thing. If you were... First of all, I'm not adult. I understand what David Chase, the creator of The Sopranos, was going for.
Right.
In other words...
You get to make up your own ending.
And even beyond that, what was so effective about it was that, yes, life goes on, as he kept reminding you through the music, and the fact of the matter is some things will never change. And you were waiting for something so big to happen that you started to feel, you actually got to experience the pressure of what it must be like to constantly be looking over your shoulder.
Right.
Because as you watch this episode, you're going, oh, okay, they're going to get killed. They're going to get killed.
Is it here? Is it here? Is it here?
Yeah, it's going to happen. It's going to happen. It's going to happen. And look at these shady characters. Look at the shady characters. And as you left the series, you went, oh, my God. That's what it must be like to be the head of a mafia.
Yeah, but that's not what you do for a final episode.
Agreed. I was very, very dissatisfied. I wanted some sort of... Phil Leotardo getting killed was great.
That was great.
That's, a creative way to kill him and have the car roll over and the whole thing.
Well, the Uncle Junior stuff I loved.
Me too.
Yeah, no, he went back. He had closure with him. And the great thing about The Sopranos, too, is they add, after a violent scene, they add something that as a button a lot of the times it's almost more horrific. Like, what if those 2 little babies died too?
Right.
Like, which I love. That's really a unique thing to that show. And there's amazing little things that were great in it, like fucking Paulie with the Virgin Mary thing, and Tony going, God, you should have told us, we could have made more money.
But the cat was ridiculous.
The cat thing, well, I think he was funny with the cat.
I like the cat. It was a little bit funny, but then it didn't mean anything.
Paulie Walnuts deserves some sort of fucking Emmy, man.
He's great.
He was
the kid's car on fire was funny too. But here's the thing.
And that chick is hot.
After the episode was over, Beth called me because she wasn't home last night, and she'd watched it, separately. And she said, "Well, what'd you think?" I go, "It was horrible." And then I got to thinking this morning about what other way would he show you the paranoia. So I'm going to give it... You know what? I love The Sopranos so much, and I don't know what the ending was.
But there were other things that made no sense at all. The FBI guy...
I love that.
The FBI guy set up Phil Leotardo.
The FBI guy clearly is a wannabe mobster. I love that.
Because I was like, well, is he... Okay, then he's saying this guy's no different than these guys.
That's exactly what he's saying. The FBI guy and Tony are very similar.
He's clearly and you know what? It's funny. Chase had to have that in his mind the whole time, because that guy was always a guy who wanted to have the Italian sandwich with them at the deli and be proud of it.
That is actually based on a true case of a guy who got sort of caught up in rooting for he was rooting for their team.
We're gonna win. I thought that was
that was an actual quote from a case.
Oh,
Howard,
really?
Yeah.
Yeah.
We're gonna win.
I was listening to the news this morning, and they said something about the episode that I didn't get out of it. So when the episode ends, did you get out of it that either they were all there because they were going to get whacked, or they were all there because they were going into the witness protection program? I didn't get that part.
No,
of it.
they were all there to have a dinner.
No, but they said
I
that
didn't get witness
on the
protection.
news this morning. They said, were they there to get whacked, or were they there to go to the witness protection program?
No.
And I go, God,
That's crazy.
Never even thought of that.
There's one thing you bring up, though. At the beginning of the season, wasn't that guy with the glasses who his daughter is dating the son of he was working with the feds?
Right.
No, Patsy wasn't.
He was.
Patsy wasn't. No, the other guy was.
What
the other
guy?
Okay, wait. Let me clarify this. The one who Meadows dating now, the kid Patrick, who's going to be a lawyer.
Right.
You thought his father was dealing with the feds?
Yeah.
No, it's not him. It was the guy. It's another guy. I can't remember his fucking name.
All right, let's go around the room. Robin, what do you give it on a scale of A, B, C, D, E, F, F being the lowest?
I give it a C.
You give it a C. Fred?
World's worst series ending, F-.
F-. Gary Delabate,
D.
Baba Booey.
D.
D?
Yeah,
as in D? As in
Delabate.
In Delabate.
Yeah.
Wow.
I wasn't happy with it. I really was. In fact, I got confused last night. I'm not even sure which is the kid that went to the feds that turned on them. Was that Doogie Howser's
No,
pal?
Carlo's the guy.
It was very confusing.
Carlo's the guy who, he's the other guy who's always hanging with him.
The kid that was on the Doogie Howser show. Right, the Vinny Del Pino, Max Casella?
No, that's not Carlo.
See,
Carlo was a captain. Carlo's the other guy who's always with them. The face you always saw with them.
Is he the guy that was sitting there with Donna Pescow?
No, that's a major flaw. I don't know who he is.
I don't either.
They were mentioning who are they talking about?
When they all go to okay, Carlo's the guy who his son called him over and said, Dad, they got roasted pork. You remember?
No. You watch it on such a different level than I do.
The reason why I thought
I concentrated on the food. Carlo's the other guy. See, in other words, because Carlo's missing, that's why he wants Paulie to take over that crew. He's the other captain.
I don't remember Carlo.
I didn't either. When they said
How did you not remember Carlo? The guy who
are you looking at three people who watch a show from day one who don't know who Carlo is?
All right, remember when they all go to the safe house in the episode before, and it's Paulie. Paulie's there, the big fat guy, and Carlo's the guy who orders the pizza. He goes, "You want to order a beef?"
Oh, that guy, sort of nondescript guy.
Right.
I don't remember.
That kid's kid was hanging out with Patsy's other kid.
Oh, for Christ's sake, forget it. I don't remember.
It's such a simple thing.
It's not. No, it's not. Art. Look at me.
You don't have to watch it that closely.
Why are you getting upset?
Because.
Why are you upset? You see, this is what's going to kill you.
No.
You got to calm down.
No. I'm saying once you see the guy's face, you're going to know
when you see his
exactly
face,
who he is.
But I should know Carl. I know Paulie. I know. I know Silvio.
I don't know Carlo either. I got to confess.
And I had trouble following.
See, I got to go back to the first episode to see who was with the feds at the beginning of the season.
Oh, that's Carlo?
I would never know.
I still don't know who it is.
Let me see.
Oh, come on.
I swear to God, I've never seen him before.
That's who I thought you were talking about.
Howard.
But he's nobody.
He's nobody. He's involved with them.
Artie, you're getting upset.
He killed Fat Dom. Remember his Fat Dom went over to Jersey and never came back?
Who's Fat Dom?
I don't know. I don't remember.
You guys aren't watching the show.
We are.
Not knowing Fat Dom is like not knowing who. I
don't know any of these people.
McNabb is from the Honey.
I couldn't even follow.
All right, let me get back to the grade.
Listen, wait, but
what is your grade?
None of your opinions mean anything now. You don't know who Carlo is.
We didn't even watch the show. Fred got it an F. Robin gave it a C. Gary gave it a D.
See, your thing with the paranoia is that's a great description, but in the scene, Tony clearly wasn't paranoid. It seemed like
But that's how it happened.
It seemed like it was the end.
As a viewer, you got to feel the tension,
right,
of constantly living on the edge.
He looked very relaxed. First of all,
that wasn't when. It was like during that whole episode, every time he took a meeting, every time he walked into a room full of people, every time he walked on the street, he could have gotten
What
quit.
is your grade, Artie, on a scale of A to F?
I give it a B.
A B?
Oh.
Yeah.
Because he knows Carla.
Listen, guys,
Ralph, what do you give it? Ralph, what do you give it?
None of your opinions mean anything.
Hold it, Ralph, what do you give it?
Artie is almost right. It was clearly an A, and when you people...
An A? A.
When
You are A for
calm down
asshole.
and go back and understand. If you don't know who Carlo was, you're not even fucking watching the show.
I mean, I got to agree with Ralph.
Dude,
I mean, how could you not?
that is irrelevant.
The kids who.
All right, we don't know. We don't keep explaining because it's not going to do it. I'm looking at a picture of the guy I don't remember.
The kids who after.
Was he the guy who was with the feds at the beginning of the season?
No. This guy just got flipped.
College, who AJ hooked up with.
All right, Ralph, will you give it an A?
I would give it an A. If there was one more pivotal scene, I would have given it an A+. Come on, Phil got his head rolled over.
Big deal. Wait, what about the other 48 minutes?
What about the ending? The ending's.
What about Uncle Junior when they come to that realization that it all means shit?
That's
he doesn't even
That was
remember being
beautiful.
involved?
I said that was
He's trying to
beautiful.
make chicken salad out of chicken
No,
shit.
Fred,
Come
you know
on,
what?
dude.
You don't know what you're talking
And neither do you, Ralph.
The answer
You go
is
down the street and you talk to anybody who's like an average, regular person viewer who has watched the show religiously
yeah, but those are the
since day.
stupid people.
Oh, so now we're making it for Mensa candidates.
It's for smart people.
Get real.
The Daily News got it right. The headline of the Daily News today says.
Understand it.
The Daily News headline today says.
Great. So let's watch, Plato.
Sopranos wax fans. That's how I
No,
think
it's the
people
New
feel
York
like-
Post. That's the New York Post.
Sorry.
You're not even looking.
Stupid people.
All right.
Now for the dumb opinion.
All right,
but
there's
you
a
know-
guy who gives it an A.
Do you remember?
Ralph
do you,
is so off.
Do you remember the guy?
Fred,
Do you remember?
Fred, do me a favor.
You're off, man.
Go
You're
back and watch these
You're
episodes.
so off. No, you're trying to make it
masterwork.
something that it's not.
It's a masterwork.
It is
You know the
not.
first
You know what it is? It's the equivalent
You wanna
of
play trivia,
Godfather
Fred?
3.
You don't know the show. You don't even
I know the show as well as anybody else knows the show. I'm watching it on just a regular viewer. It's like it's not like a college course, Ralph.
What was the trucking company in season 1? It was mentioned about 10 times that Uncle Junior took,
Oh, that's a ridiculous
What
question.
is the point of that, Ralph? It's like it's knowing who the key grip is in episode 3. It doesn't matter.
All right.
Did the story move along? Did it go somewhere? No,
All
it
right.
did not.
Eric,
Fred, you don't know what you're talking about.
Eric the
All
midget.
right, dude.
Eric the midget, you're on the air.
Final word.
Yeah, he's the expert.
Eric, go ahead.
I have a message on behalf of my associate, Johnny Frotto. He wants you to know that he fucking hates this series now after the series finale.
Thank you.
Why can't Johnny tell us that?
Because he figured I get through easier than he does.
What do you think, Eric?
I'd rather hear from him.
I actually am not a viewer of the show.
You know what? Don't waste
You
that
sit
time.
around all day and you don't watch the best show on TV.
Well, I don't consider that the best show on TV.
Oh,
What's the best show on TV?
Heroes.
Whatever.
Because I want to be a swordsman.
First of all, it was weirder for me, too, because that restaurant where it ended, Halston's, I sat with my father in that exact booth probably a million times.
Is that right? I thought that was a funny place for them to have their last dinner.
It's in Bloomfield, New Jersey. I think it's on Broad Street, and my uncle grew up 2 blocks from it. As a teenager, I was in that place all the time.
If you're interested in the answer of what the final grade should be.
Yes, go ahead. What do you think, really, Howard?
Well, I'm going to tell you right away. My initial response after watching it, because I don't know what the hell I was waiting for. And when that screen went black,
weren't you freaking out?
I would have given it an F. But I have to say, I woke up this morning thinking about every scene and thinking about the paranoia that I really felt paranoid the whole episode. I was so on edge.
I was sick to my stomach.
I was getting sick. I was like, uh-oh, something's going to happen. Something's going to happen. And this must be the paranoia. I'm going to give it a final grade of a B+.
It was unsatisfying.
But it was not the episode. I wanted revenge, and I wanted to see killing.
The other great thing,
I wanted to see an old-fashioned mob movie.
You want to see everything you want to happen. You know what I mean? He left you wanting so much more.
I gave it a B+, which is...
without knowing... here's my
It made me wish that I hadn't watched this entire season.
You say that the last scene, he seemed very comfortable, but that guy going to the bathroom,
you know what?
Again, you think that's a hitman.
I felt the same way you did, Fred, but I felt
he did a Francis Ford Coppola. Coppola got us like the goodwill of Godfather 1 and Godfather 2. And then he made Godfather 3, and it was like the biggest letdown of all time. It's the equivalent of at the end of Godfather 3 when Michael Corleone... Could you shut up for a fucking minute, Ralph?
I'll hang up on Ralph. He's just talking underneath you.
It's like at the end of Godfather 3 when Michael Corleone just like falls down in his chair dead.
Right.
It's not with a bang, but with a whimper. It's the same thing with this. I think he was too clever for his own good.
See, I disagree in the sense that, and I'll get off this in a second, but if you don't know who Carlo is, you can't.
If you say that one
what
more
does that got to do with it? Tony is paranoid about something. He's paranoid about
difference.
What did his lawyer say?
Family.
It could have been a stripper.
Let
Who
Artie
cares?
finish his thought. He's never going to get off this otherwise.
Guys, Tony's more paranoid about the feds than anything right now because he's about to. They think he's going to get indicted. And the reason he's so paranoid is because the guy they flipped, Carlo, knows everything about him. I mean, he's like Paulie.
Okay.
So his kid got busted for ecstasy. Clearly, that was leverage they used to flip the guy. So Tony's telling Carmelo, listen, they're going to indict me. She said, you talk to your lawyer again? He's like, yeah, Carlo's going to testify. That's not just some little guy. That's a guy who knows his entire operation.
That's nothing to hang.
That's what he's worried about.
That.
In the end,
you can't hang the whole 8 years of the show on that one little episode.
So what does that mean, Artie?
He's not an insignificant character.
All right, but it doesn't matter if you know exactly who he is. You know he's important. You know he's Carlo.
Wait a minute. We know that was an important flip for the feds, and that's why the indictments are coming down. We didn't miss that.
Artie's going to quit again. You better calm down.
That's what he's more paranoid about.
I just didn't know who Carlo was.
Artie, you got to leave the show.
That's what he's more.
I know why he liked the episode, because it ended in a restaurant.
That's what he's more paranoid about right now, is the feds, not the hitmen.
Let me say one more thing.
Stop.
The point is,
he's not paranoid about that. He knows that's going to happen.
The point is, it was such a great relief that it was just an indictment. He wasn't getting killed, and his family wasn't getting killed, and you felt a sense of relief. That was fucking great.
All right.
Now you're making shit up.
Eric the Midget, what do you want to add to this? Anything, or are you done?
Well, I also wanted to say, I was wondering, is there a over and under poll for when Artie will fall asleep today?
Yeah, touche.
If you're on for longer than 2 minutes, yeah.
All right, let's.
Eric's got some good lines. It's just your delivery, man.
All I'm saying is if David Chase.
What do you mean? What's wrong with his delivery?
It's a little slow.
Let me hear you do it.
A little slow.
What did he just do wrong?
It's like David Chase. He's a genius.
Slow. Are my arms tired?
You can't stop doing it.
Eric, you there?
Yeah, I'm here. Waiting for your dumbass to shut up.
Hey-oh.
All right, thank you, Eric.
All I know is if David Chase was sitting here and you guys didn't know who Carlo was, he would have said, listen, I don't even want to talk to you anymore.
Listen, if David,
can't be serious
hey,
with this
Artie,
argument.
if David Chase was in there, they all change their tune and kiss his ass.
No,
For a number of years, he's been incredible.
I gave it a positive review.
Yeah, you gave it a very good review. Robin would just fall right in line.
I said it was a C. I didn't really pan it.
D. Now you're like D. Oh, it sucked. Now you're like up.
No, I did not say D. I said C.
I gave it a B. I didn't give it an A because it didn't give you that, that incredible, like, whoa, what the fuck just happened? But as a piece of, art or work, I think it makes you think, and it was interesting.
Let's go to Gary in Cleveland, Ohio, who wants to chime in. Go ahead, Gary.
Yeah, you've got to understand, excellent ending, and if you remember, Tony and his brother-in-law are in the lake, and they said you never know when you're going to get it.
Right.
We were third-party viewers going into that restaurant. We're watching that thing. We really did get whacked as viewers. That was the end for us. We did feel the paranoia. We saw it. We never saw it coming. But that's exactly.
All right, Gary liked it.
But Gary, unlike the other Gary, makes a good point.
Now let's go to Mike. Mike, you're on the air.
Hey, Howard, how's it going? I was just wondering, do you think with the way the whole ending played out that would dovetail directly into a Sopranos movie?
Well, there is talk of a Sopranos movie, actually. And
John was saying that this morning. He thinks since they left so much on the table and so many people are still alive.
They could do it. And if I was James Gandolfini, I wouldn't run from the character Tony Soprano, because I got news for you. He's like Beaver, like anybody, like Superman. These people are typecast, and
absolutely,
he's stuck.
And he should do it, and he should milk it. And you know what? People love it, and don't be so uptight about it. Let's go to Eric. Eric, you're on the air in Albany.
Hey, Howard, how's it going, man?
Good.
Hey, I got to tell you, Artie, I love you, but a couple of weeks ago when you were debriefing the Sopranos show and you're going through everything Phil said, you called Paulie Gualtieri Paulie Viltieri. And it's like,
no, I didn't.
Kind of like a big fan that you did. And
no, I didn't. I didn't say Viltieri.
You said Viltieri.
No, I didn't.
He might have been asleep. But anyway, guys, just want to chime
Thank
in.
you.
I love you. The show's great. You're the best.
Thank you. John Hine, you own the, you used to own the website jumptheshark.com. What are they saying?
People are pissed, but of course they're going to be pissed. You want that great finale to live up to your expectations.
What do you think, John?
Here's what I think, Ralph. There's no way you can give it an A+, and I'll tell you why.
I said A.
That last scene, all I'm thinking is they're going to whack this family. I can't believe what they're about to do.
Right,
this is going to
right.
be incredible.
But who would have done that?
That would have been awesome.
Who would have ordered that?
Yeah,
Think
it
about it in your head. Who would have
John
ordered?
wanted it would
They made
happen.
peace with the other guys. Phil is dead.
Yeah. But they
Paulie
had-
clearly just said, "Look, I'm in your allegiance forever." Who would have ordered that hit?
You didn't know they made peace. They were questioning that.
Yes, they did.
No,
Come on, they said we're backing off.
No,
He got his head run over.
They were questioning. No, not that
He
Phil.
had his head run over.
No, not that Phil got whacked. There was a scene later when he was talking to Paulie, and they weren't so sure about New York. They said, and actually he said it to Carmela later. He's like, he wasn't
What
sure.
does that have to do with the ending?
Because at the very end, you want some kind of payoff, Ralph. And I
You
don't
want resolution.
And
There was
I don't
none.
want we're going to leave it up to you. That's my own personal
That's bullshit.
opinion. I think I agree with Fred.
You feel it's a cop-out
If
ending.
they had-
It's like
shot-
build it yourself.
If they had shot
You
Tony,
know, it's
at
like, why
the
did they
end-
shoot the last 10 minutes like blank screen and let everybody in the audience imagine their own fucking ending?
If that guy
It
in the
was lame.
members only jacket
But
comes
that's
out
what
in the
they did.
bathroom and blows Tony's head off, right? And that's how the show ends.
Yes.
Who
Fred's
do you
got a
think?
good point
Who do you
there.
think would have? Who do you think ordered that hit?
I don't want to do it yourself show. I want the guy to tell me the story.
John, was it great when Agent Harris tipped Tony off?
Absolutely.
Was it great that scene with Uncle Junior in the hospital?
I think they could have ended the
Was that
show.
great or not?
I think they could have ended the show
With
with
the
the
Uncle
scene
Junior
with
scene.
Uncle Junior. Like right there.
Yeah.
I would have been satisfied. But then don't have Meadow Parallel Park, build
And
up all
what
this
was that
tension,
all about?
Journey
For
playing
nothing.
That's
playing in the
creating the
background.
tension we're talking about.
Attention
For
to
nothing.
Yeah.
You're going to
Take it,
see
Artie.
it in 2 or 3 years when that movie comes out.
Let's go to Fafa Fui.
I
What do
just
you
want
want
to
to
tell
say?
you that because all the guys have been asking me. So the thing that Kid Chris told me.
Oh yeah, I was
Oh,
going to
yeah,
say.
yeah.
what
And
is
this is
that?
how it.
Yeah, I wish he'd tell. I mean, how could he ruin it? It never happened.
But it really ruined my viewing experience when
Yeah.
I tell you. So with 3 episodes left, he tells me that Meadow is going to get whacked. Which is a very interesting thing because you believe that Phil Leotardo.
So he didn't know shit.
But you believe that Phil Leotardo's so mad at Tony that he might go after his family. So all I'm doing is watching the last 3 episodes, and when she's parallel parking, I'm just waiting for the fucking gun to hit her in the head.
Right.
And nothing happened.
Gary, you always get duped like computer viruses.
duped?
Like somebody hits you up and like tips you off.
What was the thing you knew, Howard?
Oh, I knew that Bobby Bacalari was going to die. Yeah.
And
Fuck him.
Ralph, by the way, how do you get duped when a guy IMs you? That's not duped. The guy had wrong information. It's not that I believed it. It's that now I have to
He
watch
probably
it
set
knowing
you up. He probably made up some shit, Kid Chris, and then.
See, I
he sent
thought-
a bunch to JD as well.
I thought he was going to. I thought the after that ending, I agree with Howard. Like, what could he have told you? I thought maybe he just said Tony lives. You know,
Right.
Let's go to A, babe. You're on the air. And
Good morning. I'm going to make my case in 15 seconds for why Tony is dead. When he was in the boat with Bobby Bacala, he said when the ending happens, you don't know what hits you. And this whole show has been about Tony. From day one, it's always been about Tony. Tony died at the end, and that's why the screen went black.
But why wouldn't they show that, as Fred says? Why
Or-
wouldn't
or
they just?
why not?
Well,
You know,
because
you don't
it's
even have
about
to show.
Tony. Tony doesn't see the massacre and the bloodbath. The bullet happens and it's all over.
Oh, I see. In other words,
That was the
Yeah,
screen
but it
going
wasn't-
blank. Was Tony going blank?
But the show wasn't always just from his point of view.
you can't assume that.
That guy is wrong, but that's why it's so great because people have like 25 different theories on what happened at the end. So that's
Right,
what
it
makes
was
it
the
great.
best ending possible. It couldn't have ended any better.
well, that is an interesting theory that the screen went blank
When
because
they-
Tony's world went blank.
When they were on the, when they were on
I think it's better. I like the other guys. We got whacked because we don't know what happened.
When they were on the boat, Bobby and Tony, and they were talking about what it's like when you die, he said silence and black. I mean, so that lends some credence to that guy's theory. I don't agree with him, but I can see where he's
And there
coming
was no
from.
music at the end either.
And no music.
Sopranos ends with like some cool song. There was
Right, that was the other thing. No music.
But Fred's point is, and show us him getting whacked.
Or
and
you know
give
what?
us
You don't even have to
resolution.
show the bullet. You don't have to show him. You take a wide shot from outside of the restaurant. You see gun flash, cut to black.
All right, there you go.
Then you still
Fred.
don't know what
Even
happened,
that
but you
is
know
better
something
than
happened.
what they did. You're right.
You'll agree
It's a
with me in a
button.
couple years.
It's a period at the
Dominic
end of a
Barbara,
sentence.
you're on the air.
If you remember, Tony, when he goes to the psychiatrist, talks about his father's death. And when his father dies, Tony can't understand because all of a sudden it just happens. And if you remember, they're all at a restaurant. And he goes outside, the father, and gets killed.
Tony ends the same.
Or he's in a restaurant.
Yes, he was. Tony's father gets killed at a restaurant when after the last thing.
Dominic, every scene is in a restaurant in that show.
No. When Tony's in therapy, the confusion to him is why death had to happen that way. At the end, there's no music because Tony's dead. There's no music. It's all black. When you get killed like that, there's nothing else.
How do you know?
He's been dead.
Oh, you get killed other ways, there's still music.
No, but not when
you hear like a cool Elvis Costello song.
The show is it's all from Tony's perspective. Nothing has.
No, it wasn't.
You can't assume he's dead.
The story was always us watching Tony, not from his. He never talked to us directly.
He never saw those other scenes with other people.
That's the whole point. That's the whole point of it all. Is why is there just?
But why should we have a question at the end of the show? We should know what happened. Is Fred's point?
I thought it was the side.
What happened?
I thought there were.
You don't know what happened.
You think you know?
I got out of it that you're living with constant fear.
The most unrealistic part about it was
we don't know that he died.
The most unrealistic part about it was that there were black kids in Halston's. I've never seen that.
There's nothing resolved. His sister's not resolved. His uncle is not resolved.
Are you kidding? His sister is all alone again. She's
been alone before.
Love.
Yeah, but she was plotting to get Uncle Junior's money like she usually does, and he made sure Uncle Junior was going to leave it for the kids.
How about this theory? And this is a crazy theory. How about there was actually a blackout last night, and we never got to see the ending, that there is a real ending?
And it came back on right at the credits?
Yes.
That's a good one. I like that the best.
You like that?
I'm praying that's the way it ended.
I'm jumping up and down, hitting my TV.
Then I can't wait for one of the replays this week.
Did you hit your TV? I thought something was wrong with my television.
I was freaking out. I thought my TiVo went out.
I'm hitting the computer box.
I'm like, yeah, did it cut it off early?
I went into a total panic. I ran downstairs to my other television, checked, made sure that one was okay.
Mike, you're on the air.
I was watching HBO for a half an hour after it, hoping someone would whack John from Cincinnati.
Please. How bad was that?
I don't know. I haven't seen it.
You know what? That was a bad time to premiere anything. We're all thinking about the episode. I don't have time to get into John from Cincinnati.
That's why it's an A.
I agree. Look, Ralph, I gave it a B just because.
You gave it a B+.
They were pushing that John from Cincinnati real heavily.
Totally. When
John
HBO
from
pushed
Cincinnati.
And those two Australian guys, too.
Oh, that looks really awful.
What, John from Cincinnati?
No, the two guys from New Zealand or wherever they're from.
Flight of the Conchords.
Good. I hope HBO drops dead.
Oh, they have no chance.
Yeah, even that Entourage is getting kind of pussy.
Yeah, this season wasn't all that great.
Yeah, they're having too much fun. It's like, fuck you.
Ralph, it's a good episode, but it's not an A. It's not.
It's a B+.
What do you think it is, John?
I'd give it a B.
John, what would make you happy? What do you want to happen then?
He wanted a resolution. He wanted to see an ending. He didn't get to see it. That's what made it flawed. Mike, you're on the air in Worcester.
There's an ending.
Ralph, I'm going to hang up on you. You're too chatty.
It was
Mike,
almost like the Russian guys.
Mike, go ahead.
Right.
Howard, at the end, they were kind of showing, like, the paranoia from everybody. Like, they showed the Middle Eastern guy sitting at the counter. Then he went into the bathroom. And then at the end, they showed the two black guys come in. And they were kind of showing, he was had to be paranoid about everybody in the world.
Absolutely, we all got that.
Yeah, that we got. I mean, and that was a good way to show it. But I don't know, Danny, go ahead. We're coming toward the resolution of this conversation. Go ahead, Danny.
God no.
Hello.
Yes.
Howard.
Danny, quickly.
Yeah, I agree with Ralph and Artie. I think it was an A. I think the only thing
Artie didn't give it an A.
I gave it a B.
I gave it a B+, and Ralph gave it an A.
Artie gave it a B because there wasn't enough food in it.
I think the only thing they should have did is they should have whacked Carlo, and then it would have been an ending.
Well, he was with the feds.
They can't get to him.
They didn't know where he was.
Carlo didn't matter. It mattered Tony's state of mind.
But it would have
all about Tony.
put a closure to everything.
All right, thank you.
Well, that's the whole thing. He doesn't know what's going to happen to him now.
That's great.
As the lawyer said before he got the ketchup bottle grabbed out of his hand.
That was funny.
That's why we try these cases.
Johnny Fratto, you're on the air.
That was funny.
Are you motherfuckers kidding me? I'm so fucking pissed. 7 fucking loyal motherfucking years I've been to these people, to this family. And look at how they... Are you kidding? An A? Who said A?
Ralph. Yeah.
Ralph, the idiot.
Yeah, go
Ralph,
ahead.
what the? I wish Ralph was my teacher.
Johnny,
When I-
you're one of these people who just sort of watched it with half an ear and half an eye. You don't know the ins and outs of the show.
Oh, he doesn't know the ins and outs
What are
of
you
the
saying?
mob
Johnny's
either,
not
right?
smart? What are you saying? Johnny's not smart?
No, he doesn't know that. He doesn't.
He makes a good living.
He's sort of
What do you mean
smart.
about the ins and outs?
Johnny, you don't know the show.
Do you know
The
Carla?
characters. You don't know the.
You got to
depth
fucking
of the
be kidding me.
show.
What do you mean he doesn't know the show? That's his life.
I know the characters.
But we're talking about a TV show.
Ralph, how can you sit and question whether or not somebody is intelligent enough to watch The Sopranos?
And Ralph's the most intelligent.
I mean,
give me 10 questions.
and the guy on the phone here with you he lived the life of AJ.
He is
I don't care
AJ.
what he lived.
I hope he's not AJ.
AJ was a fuck up. Are you saying Johnny's
he's
a fuck
not.
up?
No, I'm saying Johnny was the son of a mob guy.
He would know.
He doesn't know the Sopranos.
You know, I got to hang up on you, Ralph. You're annoying me.
I know the Sopranos.
'Cause I'm right.
I know the characters, and I'm going to tell you something. I understand David Chase might have been going, well, you know what? We're going to make this like real life. What we're going to do is we're going to end it with nothing but, we're going to put him in about 4 or 5, or make the viewer think he's going to see 4 or 5 bad endings. But we're going to end it just like life ends. That's some fucking creative shit, but that ain't why I buy HBO.
That's right. We got life.
See, you know what?
Yeah, we're already living life. We want to see a story, right?
He hit on a valid
I
point.
want him fucking dead. They better bring that motherfucker back and get him dead. Because I'm watching a television show. I don't care about how close to life or art it looks.
He's right.
Him to be dead.
And you know
I
what?
want him dead.
You know what?
Thank you.
But that's
You
not
know what he
the
kind of
show
touched
you're
on though? Is like
watching.
everybody likes to try and make this show like it was like, oh, it's about family. It's always been about family. It's like, no, it's not. Everybody loves this show because it's about the fucking mob. Let's
Right.
get real.
Yeah, but
And here's and let me tell you
he
what.
has a family.
Let me tell you one more thing about this discussion we're having now.
What?
And this is the most important thing to say about this. And this is the thing that'll blow the lid off it. You ready? How's that for art? Fred, play a commercial word.
I
Go
thought we
ahead.
were really going on.
What's happening? This is Adam Levine from Maroon 5, and today we're doing the Howard Stern Show. And we're actually really excited because we're huge fans. And since I was about 12, about 11 or maybe even younger, I've been listening to his show. He's been fucking my mind up.
So you're
ever
familiar?
since. Yeah, extremely familiar, actually. It's just so funny because I've never really, like, as far as radio is concerned, there's nothing I've ever listened to kind of consistently my whole life. But Howard, man, my father turned me on to him when I was really little. He used to drive me to school. It was the one thing he could, hold over my mother's head, when they got divorced, is to have me, corrupted by Howard. So thanks, buddy. It was awesome.
So you know he's going to ask you about girls and just sort of
All the
being part of
chicks.
the Hollywood scene and everything.
Yeah, I'm sure he'll ask me about all the ladies and all that. And I already have my answer. I thought about it this morning. I woke up and I thought, all right, well, I don't want to call it, it's being specific about these chicks is kind of disrespectful, That's what I think.
Right.
So my answer to him is probably going to have to be something along the lines of, like, I know from listening to the show for so many years that the dudes that come on the show and brag about all the chicks they slept with wind up looking like douchebags. You know it, Howard. It's actually true. So I'm going to try to get around it, but I'm sure he'll bust my balls a little bit. But
Right.
that's all right.
Well, good luck in there today, man.
All right, man. Thanks a lot.
Thanks.
Hey, look who's sitting here. Adam Levine, Jesse Carmichael, Maroon 5's new album. We're here to celebrate. We're here to celebrate the release of the new album.
It's so good to be here. We're such big fans of the show. I just want to let you all know that.
Thank you for saying that. It must be nice being a rock star, huh?
It's pretty good. Yeah.
It's a good. When do you know that you know how many guys have bands and garage bands and all that stuff? When do you know? When does it hit you that you might be good enough to actually be a professional musician? Honestly.
Well, you kind of have to pretend that you know for a long time when it's totally such a far reach,
Is it tremendously difficult in your personal life when your parents and everyone are saying to you, listen, it's nice that you have a hobby with your music, but you know what? You better get a fucking job.
No, well, actually, all of our parents actually were super supportive always, which was really cool and interesting and not typical because usually parents think it's such bullshit.
Right.
And it's almost impossible to make it. So if my kid told me he wanted to be in a band, I'd be like, that's fucked up, But they're actually they've been really cool.
But you had actual early success at 17 years old. Didn't you get signed by a record label?
Yeah, we got signed to Reprise, which was Warner Brothers.
But they
at
took
a really
that away.
young age. Well, we failed miserably.
Did you make an album?
Yeah, we made an album. We spent tons of money on us. You know, gave us a little bit of money. And Rob Cavallo produced the record. And Rob Cavallo is an amazing producer. He does all Green Day's records.
But the band wasn't called Maroon 5.
We were called Cars Flowers, and we sucked.
Cars Flowers.
Yeah.
And you were bad.
We were terrible. I mean, I know you're not a huge fan of the band, but we really sucked back then.
At 17, though, that you had to be the coolest kid in high school getting a band, right? I mean, it must have been insane.
We actually, I swear that is why we graduated from high school, because I got horrible grades. I mean, the rest of them were all better than I was, but literally, we had all of a sudden, we went to this really kind of snobby, preppy school in LA.
Where'd you grow up? Oh, in LA.
In LA. Huh. And I got horrible grades, and like it was a prep school, so you had to go to college. Everyone went to amazing colleges. And,
was it co-ed?
Yeah, yeah.
So I imagine getting signed at 17 to a record label, and you're good-looking dudes.
Girls, yeah.
Girls were always, that was never your problem.
Well, when we started a band when we were like 14, we started, and we didn't get into it for the girls, but then you realize that that's why you stay in a band. That's not why you join a band, because I think we actually loved music, but then, well, this is going to be really good for our sex lives as well. So.
Do you think you're even capable of ever getting married? Because women, it's been so easy to get women. It's almost like the conversation I've had with John Stamos. You know, good-looking dude, you make a lot of money, you got a great job. Is it almost impossible to get married?
No, it's not impossible. My whole feeling on marriage is that you shouldn't do it, really, unless you're really ready to do it. And a lot of people get married for the wrong reasons. They whatever pressure there's from society. But yes, it is more difficult, I think, because of the position that we're in, but eventually I could definitely see myself. It's going to be a few years, obviously, because I'm definitely not ready right now. But
who's the hot chick with you in the green room? Is that the current girlfriend?
She's my girlfriend, yeah.
Okay, how long you been with her?
About a year, almost. Actually, yeah, we met about a year ago.
Everybody's carrying on.
She's so beautiful, and one of the best things about her is that she's not an actress or a model. She's a regular person and an artist, and she's amazing.
Yeah, your life must be insane. In fact, like one of our good-looking interns was like all dressed up today because she knew you were coming and wanted to be the one to hand you. I think she got to. If an intern's real cool about it, we'll let them hand the release because you have to sign a release when you come on. So I heard she got all dolled up here. So, and it's like it's got to be just great. You know what I mean? It's just got to be insane.
You know, it's funny. It's flattering. It's amazing. It's the coolest thing in the world. You know, we've wanted this. We grew up together. Jesse and I have been best friends since we were 12. You know.
Jesse, you getting laid too?
Yes. He's already gotten laid twice since he's been in the building.
Have you got hit with any pussy shrapnel when he steps on the bomb?
Yeah, because lead singer always gets the top choice, right? And then what do you do? How does that all work?
That is the way. We all do pretty well, man. No, Jesse got a hot smoking girlfriend. We do pretty good.
Nice.
Yeah. But,
so
who's low man on a totem pole in the band?
Drummer.
Which instrument should you not take up?
Drummer, you really think so?
Drummers always get the shaft.
The tuba.
Our drummer just had a kid.
Yeah, but you know what I mean.
His wife or his girlfriend/wife is really
drummers sit in the back.
Yeah, I guess that's kind of true because they don't get seen very often too. So when you're in the foreground, usually that's when.
You know what you guys should do? Like Led Zeppelin one day, you should fuck a chick with a shark.
We've done that actually.
So were you always like in chorus and glee club and stuff in school? Like, is that how you get into this whole business, or you just had bands?
I could sing, but it was never like, and I was into rock and roll music since I was like 10, 11 years old.
So how'd you get the second shot?
So no training or anything?
No, actually, I took my first vocal lesson like 2 years ago because my voice went out. And this amazing dude who's just kind of does everyone,
How old were you when the fame actually hit, though? Like, wait a second, though. How old were you when the fame actually hit? Like, in other words, so then, like, you're 17, you get signed, then you guys sucked, and then you went away for a while.
We went away for a while, then we came back. We started to get really big in, like, 04. Time, because we had a couple really, really big radio hits too, and knowing how tough it is to get songs on the radio, that was the biggest change, because we accumulated fans. We tour, that's like the biggest misconception with our band is that we're just like this manufactured boy bandy kind of like bullshit band. I love to write kind of accessible like pop music. I love pop music, because I grew up listening to tons of different shit, and then got really into Stevie Wonder and a lot of soul music, and I love pop music, Michael Jackson, Prince, all that stuff. But I have no idea what a hit is. The people
you just write it for yourself, and you hope that people are going to like it.
Sure, exactly. For our fans, and even sometimes for the radio. But like the shit that they pick for singles, I could never have told you that song was going to be as big as it was. Just that,
How old were you when you started to get laid? Were you like 12? I would guess you started.
I lost my virginity when I was 15.
15.
But we were I'm not sure actually. It's
what about you, Jesse? Were you too? 15?
No, later on for me.
Later on. Man, awesome.
Jesse was like, you were like 17 though.
So then when you got real big, that's when you started to get the celebrity chicks. Is that great? I had a few celebrities
Where
myself.
are they from originally?
But here's the thing, though. The thing about that whole overblown thing with me, screwing everybody in Hollywood is so exaggerated, and a lot of it isn't true. So that's,
some are true and some aren't.
Most of it really isn't, and some of it is, and that's kind of why I don't like to talk about it, because I'd rather than think that I did.
Keep that quiet. But Jessica Simpson was true. That was her score.
Yeah,
I would love that.
You got her.
Here's the thing. Here's the thing about this whole celebrity nonsense, which I've never really enjoyed being a part of. But, I listened to your show for such a long time, and it's almost as if, like, what I've learned from your show is a lot of dudes that come on here and talk about the chicks that they slept with, and there's people that talk about it in general. It's just they come off looking like douchebags no matter what. So it's just kind of keeping my mouth shut is probably a better idea.
But where are you from originally?
From Los Angeles, born and raised.
Oh, okay. So you were out there in California anyway.
I'm going to read your list. I'm going to read your list right now. The girls you had.
Let's read it.
You could. Let me tell you something. You
Who
could
are
say
they attributing to
you could say you don't talk about it, but I'm going to tell you something. There's a list I would be very, very proud of.
When I say this, I say I've slept with everybody in the entire world.
All right, here we go. Lindsay Lohan.
Whoa.
I would love that.
So
it's too young for me. You never had it?
So would I.
Is it a fake? Is it fake? Just give me fake or real. Lindsay Lohan.
Most of it's fake. I can't.
Most of it.
It's just.
I bet it's Dina Lohan.
Yeah, it's the mother. It's the mother.
I met Dina Lohan. I think I could have gone there. Jessica Simpson. That to me would be a major score. And I don't care, smart, stupid. To me, very attractive.
She's an attractive girl. She's beautiful.
Beautiful.
She's
Paris
too smart
Hilton
for me.
you had.
I will gladly say that's actually not true.
Not true at all. No. I've had like 50 guys in here who all said they had sex with Paris Hilton.
It's not cute.
I don't even know who this is. Maria Shapovalov.
Oh, the tennis player, Sharapova.
The tennis
I
player.
shook her hand, and all of a sudden we were dating. So that was
that's
really
not true.
Yeah, she's really tall. I mean,
yeah, she's massive. Have you ever seen her in person? She's like 6'3".
I don't know her.
Yeah.
And then she had heels on. We played her 18th birthday party, and then they quarantined this whole area, and they threw us into this photograph, and we were like, holy shit! And the next thing I knew, the next day we were dating, and there was all these pictures.
Well, you guys do
hot
that.
chick birthday party's the 18th.
If somebody, if a dad calls you up and says, "Hey, $1 million, come play my kid's bar mitzvah or something," would you do it?
Hell yeah.
You would. Why not? Go out and make some money,
man.
Right?
It's so rare to make money doing what we do. Period. We've known that from failing so miserably.
Right.
So hell yeah, and no one knows about it anyway. It's a bar mitzvah. You're done.
That's right. And the fact of the matter is that as you say, it's good money, but B, why not? You're a singer.
I am Jewish. Why not?
Go sing. That's
I'll do a
it.
bar mitzvah. We've done some awkward shit, man. We've done some weird.
What's the most awkward thing you had to do?
We did this thing like in Utah. It was a wedding rehearsal dinner, so it wasn't even a wedding. There was like 50 people there.
Who'd they have for the actual wedding? Led Zeppelin?
I think Hootie and the Blowfish was playing the actual wedding. They do that shit all the time.
Right.
And they took us out to this like remote mountain range in the middle of nowhere, and it was like a cowboy theme with a bunch of older people, and we were like, oh shit, this is just gonna be weird. But the craziest part about it was that there was this massive setup, like it was set up for Zeppelin, honestly. It was like a huge PA and crazy, and there was like 15 people there barbecuing and like getting wasted. So we were like, this is really awkward. And then some girl that I knew that from a long time ago that I think I'd hooked up with, like, was drunk, and she was with her fiance, and she got on stage and she was dancing, and we were just like, get me the fuck out of here, man.
Wow. But what do you get paid for a gig like that? Can you get $250,000?
More than that.
More? Well, then what the hell?
So
Who cares?
Go through the embarrassment.
Oh, absolutely.
I'd go through it.
There's no such thing as buying out, selling out, just buying in.
Buying in.
No, like I did a gig a couple of months ago for that guy Jonathan Kraft, the Patriots guy, and I was thinking to myself, God, this guy could buy me anytime he wants. Like, I mean, he flew me up on a private jet,
Yeah. Well, this dude that was getting married was so loaded. He had just made a bunch of internet money, like, one of those internet billionaire guys.
Right.
And he met this chick like 6 months later and getting married. And crazy.
Wow.
Wow.
But we do stuff like that all the time. It's
No
crazy.
kidding. So when you start to make money, does the band have to split it up equally, or don't you two guys make more?